Good morning, guys. How are you? So I am headed to work. That's right, I'm headed to work this morning, and my life has just been kind of crazy, guys. It's been it's been difficult to get videos up and get footage of the family at home because I haven't been home. I swear to you, my day consists of waking up, going to work, working very hard all day, and getting off late, coming home to my wonderful, beautiful wife, and the niños, the kids, are already asleep. So by that time, we're so exhausted, it's time for night time. Time to go to bed. So it's been hard to get any footage because I haven't been home. You guys, I think, let's see. My last day of work this week is Friday. So I do have Saturday and Sunday off. But on Saturday, that will be my second day off in, I believe, 17 days. Yeah, 17 straight days. It's been great. It's been awesome when you work, and of course you build income. And like I mentioned last time, your greatest wealth building tool is your income. When that happens, it works out great. But it does definitely make for some tiresome days, and sometimes where I just can't turn the video camera on at home or get any footage to put in, so you guys are left with me in my car. So I wanted to really quickly talk about emergency funds, starter emergency funds, what we call the baby step 1 in the Dave Ramsey plan that we're following. We got an awesome question from Stacy Beckman. My question is, while you are working on baby step number 1, what happens if you have an emergency? Do you use up all your emergency fund and start over? Also, if you are on baby step 2 and have to use your emergency fund, do you take a break from the debt snowball and replenish your emergency fund? So, what do you do? What do you do when you are starting your emergency fund of $1,000 cash as a starter emergency fund and you have to use your emergency fund? The idea is this. Think about it. Over 70% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, right? So oftentimes, because those people are not, the majority of Americans don't live on a budget, when something happens, an emergency happens, their stove goes out, or their refrigerator is broke, their car has to go to the shop, oftentimes those expenses will derail their budgets or their lack of budgets. And put them in the downward spiral, and they'll have to get a credit card, and there's a lot of reasons people validate credit cards for the emergency aspect. Well, this is what Dave Ramsey's baby step 1 says. It says save $1,000 cash as fast as you can, okay, as a starter emergency fund. You put it in the bank, because if you start working on a budget, guys, you're gonna find that if you have that $1,000 in the bank as your starter emergency fund, when something happens, it's just going to be an inconvenience. It's not going to be this, oh my gosh, like, it's going to mess us all up. No, you have that covered, because what happened? You planned for it. Okay, you planned for it. Now, we start with $1,000 because, $1,000 would take care of most emergencies, okay, most common ones. And then you move on to baby step 2, right? Baby step 2 is listing your debts, smallest to largest, and paying them off with gazelle intensity, okay, as fast as you can. Well, what happens if you're starting your emergency fund, baby step 1, and you have that emergency? Well, what happens is you pay that emergency, you take the money out, you take care of the car, you take care of the refrigerator, you take care of whatever you have to take care of, and then you replenish, okay, as fast as you can, replenish that $1,000. Say you use $500 of that $1,000. Well, the next thing you can do after you take care of that emergency is to get that $1,000 back up to where it is, okay? Pardon the light, it's really sunny. And then, let's say you move on to your baby step 2, your debt snowball, right? Let's say you're paying off your debt as much as you can, and then you have to dip into your emergency fund because of a particular emergency. Well, what people want to know, what do? Do you stop paying your debt and go back and replenish your emergency fund, or do you continue just paying off your debt even though you've used your emergency fund? The idea is this, guys. If you're in baby step 2 and you have to dip into your emergency fund, you have to press pause on paying your debt and get that emergency fund back to $1,000. Okay, the idea is to establish these safeties, okay, these new habits that you're taking care of in case of those rainy days. So hopefully it's helped answer your question, Stacy, and giving you guys a little bit something, you know, to think about. I'm staring at traffic right now, and I'm not happy with that because I gotta go to Hollywood. But anyways, you guys, I hope that information helped. It's kind of in a nutshell, the whole, you know, question, you know, what do you do with your emergency funds, you know, when you are starting baby step 1 or baby step 2. So idea is save $1,000 cash as fast as you can as a starter emergency fund, okay? And we say starter because in baby step 3, you're gonna return to that emergency fund and you're gonna fully fund that to 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. And that's the fully funded emergency fund. So anyways, all right, you guys be well, be blessed. That's today's video. I'll talk to you later. Bye.